What's up, everyone? Alright, so we are playing some more Genshin Impact. And and also this is the new update. So, as you'll see here, yeah, Mizuki is out. Siege Wayne has her rerun. I think I might just save up to get Siege Wayne. Alright. So, I don't know what much we're gonna do today. I'll tell you one thing we're gonna do. Let's go here. Oh, actually, no. Go here. Alright. Yeah, so the goal for today is we're gonna try and finish Mizuki's story. See how it goes.
A walk would be nice.
Whatever. Yeah, we're gonna try to finish it. Alright, where's Arlecchino? You know what? We'll try with this team, so where's... Yeah,
All right, after you.
let's go. Alright. I'll try to stream this a bit long today, mostly because... I don't know, there really isn't a lot to do today, other than get, like, the Mizuki story completed and whatever. Get out of here. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna do this, just get artifacts, because, well, I'm gonna need them for some characters. Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah. So I'll show you guys this, and if you see, I got Shenhe. So before the update, I tried to get Shenhe. I tried to get Arlecchino to C1, but I didn't get her. I think I got Kuching to C5 though. Yeah, I was gonna try to get Arlecchino to C1, but I got Kuching instead. But I got Lanyan to C3 though. I did do that. I got her to C3. I got Xavier to C3. And yeah. Pretty good. Yeah, got Kuching to C5. So if I get her to C6, she could be pretty good. She could be pretty good. Maybe not, well, maybe not the best, but she'll be pretty good. She'll be decent. Alright. Where are these guys? These Geovishaps.
Bow your head.
Alrighty. Yeah. I don't know, I don't think today's stream is going to be too long, because there really isn't any events to do. Next week, we'll do the events. I'll try not to do the flagship event that comes out. We might do this. We are going to do that. Then Mizuki's quest, then we'll do the trial. Before we actually do the quest itself and whatever. Alright.
Order guide you. Stabilize. Bow your head.
Bow your head. Alright. We're getting garbage stuff. No HPs.
Fortify. Settle down.
All right. Alright, so tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and I'm gonna, like, after the stream is done, I'm gonna reinstall Gun 2 for tomorrow, for Valentine's Day. I think I might stream it again next week, maybe. Maybe if, tomorrow's stream goes pretty well, I'll maybe stream it again. Because I do like playing Gun. Gun 2 is good. Not Galaga, Gun. I'm pretty sure some of you guys know. I played it. I played it before. I know some of you guys know what it is. It's one of those games where it's just so perfect to play on Valentine's Day. Or White Day. I'll have to look up when White Day is. Alright. Got that. Alright. So there was this survey I did that Genshin Impact did, and it wasn't really much. It was mostly about the weekly bosses. Basically, it's them explaining, like, oh, would you want the rewards and whatever. So it might happen that maybe weekly bosses will start to become good. Because before it's like, yeah, trying to get, like, it's like like trying to get these is like really hard. Like the rate, the drop rate for these is so low. Like it yeah, you could probably do a weekly boss like 15 times and you won't even get one of these. Or 1 out of 15 times of it, it's just not, you're not gonna get it. So I don't know if it means that they're gonna make it to where it's gonna increase, or there's gonna be like a way they're gonna make it to where it's just gonna be 100% chance or whatever, or each weekly boss will give a different one or a different like bullet or whatever, or billets, not bullets, they're billets. Yeah. Yeah, these things are hard to get. Like, I only have some of these, mostly because it was either from doing quests or from the Battle Pass or whatever. I don't know, but I don't have much of these. See, these are like random I usually get, yeah. We might even do that too. We might even do the weekly bosses just to show you guys, like, yeah, like, the chance is low. And by the way, the survey was, I want to say it was a couple of days before the updates. I think it was like a day before the update, so I don't know if they're going to have that patched or if that is patched. We don't know. But I feel like in 5.5, they might change that. They might maybe change it or something. I don't know, but yeah, so far at least, the chance of getting the billets are so low. So unbelievably low. Alright. We'll do her trial. We'll also do Siege Queens just to get it out of the way. So, I mean, if you guys haven't seen the video, so basically she's like a healer. And she also depends on elemental mastery. Yeah. Yeah, that's her weapon. I mean, you could probably give her a different... I might try to get her weapon. I don't know. But here's the thing. Is the flagship event going to be good? Because we've noticed that the Primogem rewards was not good at all. during the Lantern Rite event. So I don't know if they have changed, maybe saying like, oh, we noticed this and we'll, you know. Like, that's the one thing I want them to do is, for events, make it to where it's like, the privilege and rewards is worth it. Like, make it like 100 or something, like, multiple of them, like 15 or 20, and have it all 100. That way it's like, yeah, people can at least enjoy it. Right? Or over 100. Like, that's kind of how events should be like that. Like in, you know. All right, so
Sweet dreams. Bad dreams be gone.
bad dreams be gone.
Step on up. Let the magic begin. Turn that frown upside down.
Okay.
Cast your worries to the wind. I'll protect us.
All right. Also, I've heard a lot of people saying Mizuki isn't really that good. I mean, she's not doing a lot of damage. But I guess it's mostly because, again, she would be mostly elemental mastery. So, like, yeah.
Turn that frown upside down.
I mean, she would be good with the Raiden Shogun, with her elemental skill. Yeah, actually, yeah, she's doing a lot of swirl damage. So, I will at least say she's good for that. Now, funny enough, when was the last time we ever had a character that was good with elemental mastery? That was an animo type. I mean, Kazuha kind of was. Well, actually, no, Kazuha was pretty good. Alright, so this is Siege Wings. So, I kind of know how she plays. This is her bow. It's got an Archai on it. Alright. Yeah. So I know she's not good for damage, but good for healing. Like, that's kind of the only thing about Siege Wing is that... Yeah, it's that Siege Wing is a healer. She's not a good damage type, so... You might only want to use her for healing instead of combat and whatever. I don't know, I mean, she's pretty okay. But it's this that's good. If I get these, oh yeah, these give me Bond of Life. I don't know, I actually don't know how her Bond of Life works. I'm not sure how her Bond of Life works. Yeah, that does no damage, by the way.
As you wish, my Fräulein.
Hate these guys. Not the Abyss Mages, though. They're good. Okay, that was fully charged.
Don't slip and fall. By royal decree. You might feel a little bit. Let me read you a verse.
Yeah, Siege Wing, I think it's just good for healing.
Let's see.
So yeah, like I said, Siege Queen's only good for like healing and whatever. For combat, she's not really the best. Yeah. She was doing decent damage, but not that much. But again, it's because she's a healer type rather than a combat type. Oh, I just realized Sayu's got... Oh, that's going to be good. Okay, let me see the weapons here. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, I feel like this update, like, in terms of characters, like, the new character, Mizuki, is just a little bit. I mean, she's not the best, but not the worst. I will say, the only thing that's interesting about her, like, the only thing that's good about her is, like, her passive talent, where if you use a healing item on someone while she's in the team, they recover more health, or they have a chance of recovering more health depending on their friendship level. And if it's on the Traveler, it's like always going to work. Like it'll always happen. Alright. It's 30% chance, but I think if your character's friendship level is like not 100. If it's 10, which is the max level, then I think it's 100% chance. I don't know how it works. I don't know how much the chance increase is. I want to say it is like 100 or something. But the only thing about this, I'll actually show it. I'll show you this just so that way it's more clear. It doesn't work on food or anything that's revival, like any revive items. Yeah. Yeah, and it says at the end, the effect will always trigger if the Traveler is the character consuming healing items. Yeah. But yeah, it doesn't really say like, oh, like what's the chance up be? Would it be like 100 if it's like level 10? I don't know. Alrighty. Well, we did that. I kind of like this team. This is actually a pretty decent team. And Jelanen's a good character. Like, at first I was like, I don't really use her, but now it's like, yeah, I think she's a pretty good character. Because I looked, because it took me a bit, and I was like, wait, what can Shalana do? Her things that she does, like the samples, basically it'll decrease an opponent's elemental resistance of the corresponding sample she gets by 30%. So that's pretty good. I don't know if it's for Geo, so like if it's a Geo character, like if you have a full Geo team, then it'll be for Geo. I'm not sure. Alright. So the event going on, it's mostly just these mini quests and whatever. Yeah. Yeah, these ones don't have audio because so far, as of right now at least, the voice actors for Genshin Impact haven't got to the new studio. So unfortunately, you'll have to, if you want to like hear the dialogue a bit better, you'll have to like switch to a different dub. You'll have to switch to like the Japanese dub, Korean or Chinese. So yeah, but that's the main reason. It's mostly because the voice actors still haven't got to the new studio. And yeah. It's kind of the reason. I have a feeling, I mean, Mizuki I think is going to have hers. I think she'll be fully voiced. So, yeah, I mean, because she's the new character, right? Usually they do that. Yeah. I know I'm skipping this, but it's like, because you guys can't hear the characters' dialogues, there's really no point. Okay. Yeah, so they still haven't got to the new studio, and I mean, you can't really blame them, right? You can't really blame them. Okay, that was done. I really don't know. I'll have to look back. I think it's because like the protecting voice actors from AI thing or whatever. I think that is the reason. Maybe. I think that could be a reason why the studio didn't the studio they were before was starting to get a little bit corrupted. Oh look, it's Hu Tao and Zhang Ling.
Smells great.
Yeah, Zhang Ling still has her voice actor.
She sent me a small box of
She
samples.
still has hers. I guess it's only for some. I guess it's for those that don't really feel comfortable with AI.
Oh, hey, traveler. Come
Or
over,
the
girl.
whatever they did, or maybe they haven't moved out of the studio yet.
Ding, ding, ding. That's right. Just a few days ago, I was passing by Gengar's place, and she told me that she wanted to make some new perfumes that would be really appealing, but that she'd been racking her brains for days without any good ideas. So, she asked me if I could think of a scent that would be novel,
A
popular,
bit tired
but
today.
also something completely untried by any other perfumer. So I said to her that most perfumes are made from flowers or plant extracts. So why not try making one that smells like food? It'd definitely be really fun.
Yeah, so I was told that, or well, not told, but for Zenless Zone Zero,
All right, no problem. Come on
we
in,
had well,
Walker.
Evelyn's
We'll
out. I
get
mean,
all
you
the
haven't seen the
tofu
previous
ready for you in
stream.
no time.
Evelyn's out.
Ooh, this perfume sure packs a punch. I wonder if she can maybe make some grilled tiger fish next time. Or golden shrimp balls, maybe.
Try something new at the One Bean Restaurant.
Yeah, I don't know how long today's stream will be. I'll try to make it like over 2 hours long, or whatever. All right, but yeah, so
Where do you want to go next?
at least so far for Zenless Zone Zero, we don't have any confirmation of the special program for the next update. But the next update I know is going to be big because we're going to have Silver Soldier and be released, as well as who's the other person? I'm trying to think her name. I don't know. I'll probably remember it as we continue on with the stream. Trigger, that's her name, Trigger. Her name's Trigger, which is a weird name, but maybe that's her code name. Yeah, Trigger. That's the to be wannabe person. That rhymed, but it shouldn't. All right. Oh wait, what's going? Wait, Cosmo was over here. Wait, hold on. Cosmo was over here. He was like around here. Did he move? That was weird. He like moved. I don't remember if he has his voice still. Like if he still has his voice. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Man, I can tell you right now, I have a feeling it's gonna be a little disappointing with the voice actors not appearing. Or not having their voices, I should say. It's gonna be a shame. I won't be able to hear the Raiden Shogun.
Stabilize.
Izuki will hear, though. I mean, Only because it's like, yeah, her voice actor is pretty new to the series, so it's like, yeah, they're gonna keep her voice and whatever. Alright. But yeah, I'm excited for Silver Soldier Ambi, so I guess I guess Zenless Zero is kind of turning it into like Total Lost Word in a way. There's gonna be like alternative versions of a character that's gonna be like better than the original. Yeah. So I have a feeling that it's gonna kind of become like that. And I haven't seen the shorts video, but I was scrolling around and I saw there was a shorts video saying someone like the title of the video is saying like Noelle should be a 5-star. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Noelle, I think they're just gonna keep her a 4-star. Like the odds of it happening to make her a 5-star, it's not gonna happen. Oh, he doesn't have a voice. Now Razor though, he's like he is a 4-star, but he kind of acts like a 5-star in a way. Like his power is kind of like one. Oh, that was it. That was short. That was a very short one with Kazuo. I think the longest one was like with Zhangling and Hu Tao. Oh, Diluc. Oh, and Rosaria. I already did Noelle's. Yeah, I did do Noelle's was the first one I did. The first ones I did was Noelle and Amber. Oh, I see. So there's multiple. Okay. Hiya. Yeah, Noelle's cool. Yeah. Again, I don't know if they're gonna really make Noelle a 5-star character, but at least in Zenless Zero, they're gonna make Ambi, who is an A rank character, to become an S. Well, not normal Ambi, but it's gonna be a different variation of Ambi. Like, yeah, because I'm assuming it's because they want to have Soldier 11 have a story. Like, they actually want Soldier 11 to have more background story, because so far we don't know a dang thing about Soldier 11 other than she likes hot noodles, cats, and whatever. And technically, yeah, and it would make sense for Ambi, because, like, Ambi technically, like, she's very similar to Soldier 11. Now, about Trigger, I don't know. I really don't know much about her. I'll have to read up, but I know that all three of them, and even Ambi, like Ambi, Soldier 11, and Trigger are all three part of Obel Squad. Yeah, so it could be we could maybe get more, and I know Pulchra might be available. We might get 3 new characters in the next update. We might get like Trigger, Silver. Well, we are gonna get Trigger. We're gonna get Trigger, Silver Soldier, Ambi, and possibly Pulchra. And funny enough, for those who don't know, Pulchra was like one of those characters that was like a background. And if you don't, I'm pretty sure you guys don't know who Pulchra is. So I'll tell you who she is. Basically, she's like this cat Thyran who kind of looks like a cheetah or a tiger and whatever. And basically, she appears during the Sons of Caledon arc, and eventually Bernice fights her, and it's kind of becoming it kind of became a meme. Yeah, it pretty much became. I'm guessing it's because the fans really liked her. The Zone Zero is going to release her as a playable character. What? But I don't know what type she'll be. That's kind of the thing. Like, what type is she going to be? Is she going to be like a fire type, a physical type? We don't know. Rosaria. Oh.
Please don't misunderstand. This isn't a private letter.
See, Rosaria's a cool character. It's just that the outfit she's wearing is not really good. Well, I mean, it is in terms of her trying to blend in with the knights, but I like her other outfit better. Yeah, her other outfit's better, in my opinion.
Charity work? Oh, please don't joke. If you really want to help me, then please enlighten me.
Yeah.
Of course. I'd give anything for her.
I mean, I mean, to be fair, I don't really mind that outfit of Rosaria, but I just like the first one better.
I'm club president.
Like, you know, it just looks better on her.
You mean...
I will say though,
I
Jean's
fixed on
is
the other
alright.
side
I mean,
all
for
the
Jean,
time.
it's okay. I think I actually get why, because it's like,
Very well.
because if you guys don't remember,
Thank you,
like,
sister.
they tried to appeal this game for children, so people like under the age of 13 and whatever. So I think it's because they have this outfit just so it's kind of censored for cutscenes. But it's like, when they get the character themselves though, it's like, I don't know. And granted, I mean, yeah, like some characters like Mona, it's like, yeah, like her outfit's kind of more appealing for adults because of the way she's dressed. Her other outfit, yeah, it's like a little bit better. I mean, still not appealing for the children, but it's a little bit better. Yeah, now Amber's, I don't know, I actually like her other outfit better. I like this outfit better than this one. Well, there's really not really a change. The only change is just her top parts, but her legs don't really change. I don't know, but I like this outfit better though. Just looks better. Yeah. This outfit, I mean, it's alright. I still like this outfit better though. Because it fits Lisa. Yeah, this is Rosaria's normal outfit. Now, funny enough, this wasn't her outfit before. Before, like, when she was initially released as an NPC, or when she was released as an NPC, her outfit was different. I think it was, like, more red, I think. Like, I do remember that, like, her legs were more red or whatever, or she had more red on her. Instead of, like, purple and whatever. Like, instead of purple, it was, like, a bit of red. I know if you look back to, like, my old Genshin streams on YouTube, like, when you see me stream doing, like, the thing for when Dragon Spine came out, I'm sure you will find exactly what I mean. Yeah. I guess her outfit changed because, again, like, the whole thing trying to get them to appeal. But I feel like they're going to stop doing that, though, because, yeah, if you guys didn't know, Genshin Impact, the developers at least, mostly MiHoYo, yeah, basically, they got a lawsuit, and now, like, at least in America, like, they have to make it to where they have to make this game for people over the age of 13. Or at least they'll have to do it because, yeah. Like, I mean, Zone Zero, like, that game, it is more appealing to adults. Yeah, but this game, it's like, yeah, they made this way too much for children. Like, well, not all the time. There's some parts where it's like, yeah, this can be adult rated and whatever. Or not. But it's only for, like, some characters. Now, I know a lot of people are probably... Oh, Sucrose is up there? Okay. I know a lot of people are mad about not Arlecchino, about Cappuccino not being out as a playable character. A lot of people are mad that he's not going to be playable because his decision, and everyone's like, why did he do this? Yeah. Yeah, so kind of a shame. I mean, I was hoping he'd be playable too. Maybe eventually there's going to be a time where we'll have to go back to Natlin and get him out of the curse and whatever. Or he's going to, like, die and come back. That could happen. Like, he could probably eventually, like, when the curse gets lifted from him, he'll, like, eventually die. Alright. But, yeah. So back what I was saying about, like, the whole thing that MiHoYo got sued by America from me, my country specifically. Again, it's mostly because of, like, the stuff with children. Like children playing the game. And remember, it's a gacha game. So it ain't one of those games where it's like, oh, you're gonna get a character pretty quick. Like, you gotta spend to get it. And Genshin Impact, by the way, like, out of all the gacha games, I want to say Genshin, well, I don't know if it's that bad, but out of all the MiHoYo games that I played, like this game and Zenless Zone Zero, this game's got the worst gacha system. Like, it's terrible. It's trash. I know it's been kind of better, but it's like, it's still trash. And I don't want to be mean, but it's kind of true. Like, it's kind of true that it is trash. Probably forever will be. I don't know. But I feel like some of the characters they have as, like, event exclusives, they should really put them in the standard pool. They really should do that. And I know why that they're doing it for Mizuki, because it's like Inazuma doesn't have one. Or it's that they're trying to, like, get the fan base to be brought back and whatever. Because I remember a lot of people used to play this game. I mean, I know a lot of people still do, but, like, not a lot of people play this game anymore because of the gacha system. And, you know, the other thing is, a lot of free-to-play players don't really have a lot of fun because there's really not a lot of rewards. I haven't got the video made. I don't think I'm going to post it today, but I know tomorrow I will before I stream Galgun 2. Well, actually, no, I think I'll do that after I stream it. Maybe, like, a couple of hours after I upload it, or after I finish my Galgun 2 stream, I'll post the video. Yeah. Yeah, and what the video is going to be, it's mostly just going to be about, yeah, like, Genshin Impact. Specifically Genshin, because I think Zenless Zone Zero does a good job with the events. Like, they do a good job with the whole, like, event rewards. Not create a bot. It's a bot. Made literally yesterday. Nope, get him out of here. Freaking bots, man. Alright. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, look at this. 120. 120 Primo Gems from that. Like, that should be, like, that should be, like 600 or 500 for that. Or 240. Also, I know I say, like, oh, like, the whole thing about, like, increasing the reward, like, Primo Gem rewards from events. Like, I'm not saying it just for, for free-to-play players or whatever, just so that they feel more rewarded. But for children, that way it's like, yeah, they won't have to always come crying to their mommies whatever to have to spend money for them. Like, yeah, like, it's for that specifically. Alright. Yeah, I figured you'd be in here, Duke. Okay. We haven't seen Duke in a long time. I know we're gonna probably encounter him again in the next updates. Because the next update's gonna be the Windbloom Festival. Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have that. I think I'll get the video like prepared. Like I'll start the recording after the stream is done. I won't go too much details, but yeah, I'll try and do that. Alrighty. And I already know. I'm just gonna say this now, not to kind of spoil things, but I know people are gonna probably disagree with me, saying like, "Oh no, it should be the same." It's like, okay, are you a free to play player though? Like that's the thing. Like, are you free to play or are you a whale player? Because whale players would say that. Like a free to play player would agree with me on that. They would say, yeah, we should have this. And there's no problem. I have no problem with whale players, but it's like usually they would be the toxic ones, in my personal opinion. Alright. So let's go. Anyone in Inazuma? I don't even know if there's any Inazuma characters. Alright. Well, I guess we'll start doing the... We'll do Ms. I still need to do all of these quests. I still need to do them. I'll probably do them eventually. For now... Oh, is everything already unlocked? Oh, cool. Alright, here we go. We're gonna start doing our quest, and once it's done, we're gonna be done for today, because, yeah. Well, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe if there's something else to do, we'll do it.
Kaneki down this way? Huh? What's that?
A piglet?
Paimon doesn't think they look anything like that.
I think that's a Baku, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it trying?
Oh, that damaged it? No, I didn't. Alright. Just wanted to know. Guess I must have hit it like a butterfly or something. Where are you taking me?
What's that girl doing over there? She doesn't look well.
Oh, there she is. It's Mizuki. Uh-oh.
What just happened? All we did was lock eyes with her for a split second. Wait, where did all these people come from? And what are they here for? True. Oh, and there's that girl.
If I leave now, will I have enough time?
How many times do I have to explain?
There's no going back if I report him, but still.
Anxiety over a lack of creative inspiration. Well, inspiration tends to give anxious minds a wide berth. So I hope our treatment will help you relax.
Thank you.
Cool.
Remorse for the misdeeds of the past and despair
So
over
yeah,
the sorry
so
state of
Mizuki is a
things.
Baku, and if you don't know what a
I
Baku
definitely
is
face your
in the
troubles with a
Yokai
more
Legends,
positive mindset.
basically what they do
But you need
is
to work through
they
things in your own
remove the
time, too.
bad dreams from your head. Like basically they Hakai the bad dreams from you when you're sleeping and whatever. So
Next,
they also,
please.
well, they eat them. They mostly eat them.
What's wrong with her?
I'm fine. Next, please. Delicious!
Whoa, that was unexpected.
Huh? What do we have here? Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Sorry for what? We have no idea what's going on here, let alone what you're sorry for.
Oh, it looks like you've entered my dream by mistake. Let me wake you up, then I'll explain everything.
Yeah.
Dream? When did that...
Yeah, she's a Baku. Another thing, could Dormy do that? Like, she just... Like, could Dormy just, like, go into the dreams through her eyes? Like, could Dormy do that or
You're
no?
awake now?
I think that's
I
only...
never expected the traveler to literally come to me in a dream.
Like, I think Dormy only goes to people's dreams if they're asleep and whatever, but... How Mitsuki, like, what we just saw Mitsuki do to us, like, we looked at her eye and we just suddenly went into her dream, into the dream. So that was so weird. I'm not sure if, like, maybe Dormy could do that. I don't know.
Oh, someone I know talks about you all the time. Plus, I'm pretty good at profiling people based on their reputation.
So, who are you?
Right, of course. It's our first time meeting each other, so I should introduce myself properly. My name is Yume Mizuki, or just Mizuki for short.
Yume
I'm a
Mizuki
Yumekui Baku,
Mizuki.
which is a kind of yokai here in Inazuma.
Yume Kuibaku?
Yeah. They're known as bad dream eaters or nightmare
Hey, it's that little
eaters.
critter from before.
That's what we look like in our original form. I'm guessing that's the one that led you into my dream earlier? Baku feast on the bad dreams of human beings.
Yeah.
But we need to be in a dream of our own to digest them. The place where you met me earlier was where I go to digest bad dreams. I must have swallowed one too many bad dreams, because they were causing me some digestive trouble. It's actually a good thing you showed up when you did. Call it a happy
wow.
accident, I guess.
Wait, does that mean, so
Thanks to your
Dormy,
help,
if you don't know
I'm able to
Dormy, she's a
digest all
Toho
these
character
dreams
from... She's
Yeah, we
a
thought
Toho
you were
character that's
Tomo,
also a
no?
Baku. Like,
That's why we came over.
would that do that to would that do that to
We
Dormy?
thought
She would
maybe
have like
you
a
could help.
bad
And
digestive
Paimon
problem.
really hates bad dreams, so Paimon's even more happy to help.
Thank you. But I still owe you an apology. While you were inside my dream, I ate one of your dreams. I've eaten so many bad dreams today that I just scarfed it down without noticing.
So Yume Kuibaku can eat good dreams too, huh?
Of course it is. Dreams are some of the most precious things a person can have. And I just went and gobbled it down. It's the unwritten rule of my kind. Never eat someone else's good dreams without permission. I can't believe I was so careless.
I feel fine.
Don't you feel horribly depressed?
Nope.
Remarkable. I've never heard of someone remaining so mentally stable after having a good dream of theirs devoured.
It's probably because the traveler has too many good dreams to count.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was like, yeah, I have way too many good
But I
dreams.
still owe you something for your trouble. Ah, here, take this.
It's a VIP pass for the Isa bathhouse.
Ooh, yeah, the bathhouse. Yeah, she's the person of the bathhouse in
Staffed by
Inazuma.
clinical psychologists and offering spa and fine dining services, we invite you to bring us your troubles and leave refreshed and renewed.
That's where I work. You'll find the address on there too. This invitation letter entitles you to enjoy our highest tier service, free of charge. Oh, And speaking of work, I'd better get back before I'm missed. I hope to see you as customers soon.
Alright.
So she's a Yume Kuibaku that eats bad dreams and a clinical psychologist too? Paimon's never considered therapy before. Then again, Paimon never really gets that stressed out. Oh, except when she's trying to decide what to eat. Speaking of eating, that bathhouse place
To
does
eat.
fine dining, and we have a VIP pass.
Yeah, because Paimon is literally Yuyuko. All she wants to do is stuff food in her mouth and eat them. Alright. So where is the bathhouse anyways? Oh, it's that place? Oh, so it's this place.
Isa bathhouse. Well, based on the letter, this should be the place. It looks familiar. We've walked past here several times before, right? Just never got inside.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you here to visit the Isa bathhouse?
Ooh! Oh,
Oh, sorry. Forgive me, I didn't mean to intrude. We've been struggling to attract customers recently, so I got a little overexcited when I heard you discussing my bathhouse.
your bathhouse? So you run the place, huh? And
Oops. Please forget I said that. It just slipped out. Now, do you have an appointment?
we have a VIP pass. Can we use it now?
What? I've told them before, a promotional gimmick isn't gonna magically fix our business. Who issued this thing? Wait, is that Miss Yume Mizuki's signature? I'm so sorry. I had no idea you were invited here by Miss Yume Mizuki. Please, feel free to redeem your VIP pass now if you'd like. Just give your names at reception.
Sounds like she has a lot of clout. But aren't you supposed to be the boss?
I am, yes, but Miss Yume Mizuki's a major shareholder. The business never would have gotten off the ground without her investment.
What?
Oh, it's no cause for alarm, though. She's a very responsible person. In addition to being a shareholder, she's also personally involved in our day-to-day business. She only returned to Inazuma recently. Otherwise, I'm sure you'd have heard of her by now. She's a highly renowned clinical psychologist. Please, head on in.
Yeah, it's so weird. We've been in this place, we passed this place so many times. Yeah, this is the... That's Uyu restaurant. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Look at that.
An indoor hot spring? Oh, Paimon's gotta give that a try.
Hello, I'll be right with you.
She tripped.
Oh, sorry, I'm so clumsy sometimes. But don't worry about me. Putting customers in a bad mood is the last thing I want. I promise I'll provide an excellent service.
How many times do I have to tell you? You breaking a few plates isn't the reason we've been losing business. Stop apologizing for yourself all the time. All it does is make you look like an easy target.
It's all good. We're not out to
No, don't worry. As long as it didn't ruin your experience, that's all that matters. Now, well, looks like you'll be my first customers today, so, according to our standards of service, I need to,
Why is she so panicky? Actually, we're...
Shion, let me see to these two. They're my guests.
Ah, there she is!
So Mizuki invited you here? As VIPs? Does this mean you're gonna save the bathhouse?
She means you must be very wealthy. Not everyone can afford our VIP service after all, but a couple of customers with cash to splash doesn't solve anything in the long run. You should focus on what to do about our new competitor.
Aw, Murasaki. Was that you showing some concern for our business? I'm touched.
Ugh, did not.
Since you're so eager to find solutions, you can work on our most pressing task, bringing our accounts up to date. With your smarts, I'm sure you'll fly through it.
Subtext being, you can't give it to Shion because she's a moron and she'd screw it up?
Shion, I'll take things from here. What I'd like you to do is head to the kitchen and prepare some of your very best snacks for our VIPs.
Will do! That's my specialty!
Sorry to keep you waiting. I have to keep our staff calm to ensure you have the best experience. The panicky little girl is Hyakujitsu Haku Shion, and the lazy lady is Shiba Murasaki. They're both Baku, just like me.
Yeah, I figured.
Wait, so the older-looking one is actually younger, and the younger-looking one is older?
That's right. How we choose to appear is just a matter of personal preference. It's more reflective of our personality than our age.
Come on, fine. We've seen weird stuff in this.
Anyway, enough about them. Back to you two. Per the terms of the VIP pass, you're entitled to free use of all our services. So I would
cool.
recommend starting with the psychological consultancy. Between me and you, one of the steps involves getting your bad dreams eaten. Since I ate one of the traveler's good dreams by accident, this seemed like the best way to make amends.
Ooh, we get to have our bad dreams eaten by a Yume Baku? That's a good point. You've been having some difficulties recently, right? It wouldn't feel right to get all this free service while you're struggling. Is there anything we can do to help out?
I take it you overheard Mr. Aikawa complaining about our current situation.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cause you concern. Mr. Aikawa is a smart businessman, but he tends to worry.
Oh, by the way, I haven't watched the state of play, but we are going to get a Days Gone remastered. So I think I might actually play the original again. Just, you know. I'll probably play it on my PS4 though, just so it has more storage and whatever.
Once you've experienced our hospitality for yourselves, I'm quite sure your confidence in our future prospects will.
I need to play that game again. I mean, Days Gone was pretty fun.
Let's get started.
It's pretty cool. It's one of the first, like,
the only thing is psychological,
you know, like survival kind of game and whatever.
Takes quite a long time. So perhaps I can treat the traveler while Shion treats Paimon?
Fine by Paimon. But, is she up for it?
She'll be fine. I noticed how gentle and encouraging you were towards her earlier.
Oh,
Secondly, Shion's therapeutic approach is a little different from mine. It often involves food, so she might be a better fit for you.
Food therapy? Oh, that sounds perfect.
Food therapy?
All right then, please follow me.
She's like, wait, food therapy? Food!
Don't get me wrong. Paimon is genuinely better suited to Shion. But in all honesty, yes, I had my own reasons for wanting to treat you myself. Your psychology is so unique. I just had to investigate further to satisfy my own curiosity. Please, come with me.
Alright, but I'm Zhongli. I'm Zhongli, though. Zhongli going to therapy. Well, Zhongli don't need therapy, though. All he needs is more knowledge. Just give him, like, inject him with something to make his brain bigger, and he's gonna be the smartest person in all of Tibet. Or at least the smartest in Liyue, because he is quite intelligent.
Theory which suggests that we bury our most powerful emotions
Well, this is
deep
cool.
within our dreams. That's the territory I would like to explore.
Yeah, this is them actually trying, like, a cutscene like this. It's pretty cool.
Before I start, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want you to nod your head for yes and shake your head for no. All right?
Oh, that's
Very
cool.
good. Now, I'm going to plant a few thoughts in your subconscious. But it's
Oh, this
nothing
is
to
cool.
get nervous about. Just a way to improve your sleep quality, so the treatment will be more effective.
Just nod yes and everything. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, this is cool. This is actually
an
different.
incense from Sumeru that soothes the mind. The fragrance is said to be the scent of dreams. Now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and concentrate on the scent. The next step requires some visual preparation, so don't open your eyes until I say so. Oh, where did it go? I need to have a stern talk with Murasaki. How hard is it to just put things back where they came from?
Oh, I just realized she has a tail.
Dab here.
I just realized she has a tail. I didn't notice that. I mean, it would make sense.
That's better. I said no peeping. I'm still not ready yet. Hey, don't run off now, darlings. Come here. For goodness sake, your butt's showing.
What?
All right. Shh. Let me do that for you.
What happens if I don't open my eyes?
I can see that you don't like being kept waiting. Go on, open your eyes. Everything's ready.
Okay.
Take a good look at this painting. There are some very special little darlings hidden within it, and I'd like you to find them. Do you see her? Isn't she just adorable? Now you just need to find the others. Careful. When you look a psychologist directly in the eyes, they can see every little thing you're thinking.
Okay. What am I supposed to do? Oh, that? Oh, okay. I didn't see that. So wait, is there a way I could just like totally just like aggravate her? That'd be funny. You just like aggravate her a bit.
She's a Baku as well. Whenever someone starts dozing off, she's there waiting for their dream to begin. Your journey into Dreamland began as you were looking for them. Feeling sleepy? Now I want you to take my hand. Very good. Now close your eyes again for me. I want you to completely relax and focus your attention on the feeling of my palm.
Could you imagine her doing this with Tartaglia? He would not be the kind of person to calm down. Especially when he hears that there's a fight going on. He's like, fight going on? I want to join in.
You run your hand through the sakura blossoms, gently falling through the air. Then through a squirrel's fur. Then you grab a fistful of sand on the beach.
Try not to talk as much so you guys can hear the dialogue.
running with the wind at your back. But slowly, your palm loses sensation. You lose your way and find yourself surrounded by darkness. You can't see anything, but you hear someone calling you. And now, a light is shining from the same direction as their voice.
What is this place?
Traveler, come over here.
Oh, darkness.
Longing caused by separation. It tastes so bitter. Please don't stop leaving. Despair caused by failure. Icy cold on the lips. Please, keep going.
Alright.
Regret caused by missed opportunity. A sharp aftertaste. Please don't look back. Go to where the sakura petals fall. Go to where the squirrels play. Go to where you can hear the sound of the waves. That is where I am. Holding my hand tight, those lost sensations come back to you. The feeling of running your hand through falling sakura blossoms, or through a squirrel's fur, or of grabbing a fistful of sand on the beach. And as you return from the wilderness, you gradually recover your other senses as well. We've reached the end of today's session. Don't get up yet, though. You were just in a very deep sleep, so you're probably still feeling a little groggy. I've switched to a different incense that'll help get rid of your drowsiness.
How you getting along, traveler?
How are you feeling after
Yeah,
your
Palmer
session,
could just
Paimon?
float.
Kinda fresher and more relaxed?
Good. That's exactly how you should feel after having a nightmare eaten. It sounds like the session was quite effective.
Oh, for sure. Paimon especially liked how she used the sense of taste to help guide the process. But Paimon was asleep for most of it, so she's not really sure how it all works. Do the Yumi Kuibaku just like sneak into your brain and gulp down your bad dreams in one go?
It's quite a bit more complicated than that. It deals with people's most visceral emotions, which have to be handled with the utmost care and attention.
That sounds super mysterious.
Sorry, that probably made no sense at all. Anyway, don't worry about the details. For your purposes, Paimon, just think of it as Shion gulped your dreams away. How are you feeling, traveler?
Just like Palmer
Really?
described.
I still think there's more work to be done.
What do you mean?
You have quite a reputation for resilience and positivity, so
Yeah,
I
I do.
expected to find very few negative emotions in you at all. But when I was deep in your subconscious earlier, the sheer weight of the emotions hidden there was overwhelming. Yes, you certainly do. But that's not what concerns me the most. Despite all your negative emotions, I couldn't find a single bad dream. So I just gave your mood a boost for now.
Huh. Well, maybe he's just an eternal optimist at heart.
Optimist or not, Everyone has bad dreams. Maybe they're just
Maybe it's
even
because the
even
traveler
deeper
doesn't
along.
sleep.
You're a unique
The only time
case,
he
I
does is in
suspected.
cutscenes. That's it.
He said he feels cozy, just like Paimon. So whatever you did, the treatment worked.
True, but as a clinician, I would have hoped to reach a better understanding of my patient. Fine by me, as long as you can put up with a daily nap while holding my hand. Anyway, all jokes aside, it's time for you to try out the hot springs. Your mind has had the chance to de-stress. Now it's time to do the same for your body.
Oh, that sounds
Nice.
good. Paimon's feeling relaxed already. You know, this place provides a really great service. It's such a shame that you can't find more customers.
Don't start worrying about our bottom line again, or my work so far will count for nothing.
Yeah, I want to say the flagship
Once we
event
keep
starts
providing a
either
great customer
tomorrow.
experience, we're sure to attract more
It'll
business
start either
eventually.
tomorrow or Saturday.
If you say so.
I think the traveler's recovered from the therapy session now. Let's head to the hot springs.
Oh, I think I saw her vision. Yeah, let me check. Where's her vision located? Oh, there it is. Right there. Right there on her... the right side of her... like...
How's
Alright, Nouvelette. I wonder what Nouvelette's body looks like. Was that you and Mia? Oh, it's Johnny Miko.
Most impressive, I must say.
Yeah, I wonder, what does Nouvelette look like without his shirt on? Like, without his clothing? Like, what does he look like? Is his body, like, all scaly? Because he's a Soviet. Which are, like, dragons and whatever. I don't know.
Miko, what brings you here?
Ah, there you are. I heard a rumor that you were about to be kidnapped. Naturally, I had to come and see it for myself.
She's joking, right? Ugh, Paimon can never quite tell with her.
Miko, it's been a while.
She never mentioned? Interesting. We've known each other since before I became the Gucci. I've told her all about you.
Johnny Miko has her
Though it
voice, which is
sounds
good.
Like she's forgotten all about me.
You'll have to forgive me. I just didn't want to scare the traveler off. And hi, I'm Miko's friend seemed like a surefire way to do that.
Truth.
Oh, I've missed your way with words.
So, Lady Gucci, to what do we owe the honor?
Why, I simply came to see the business that my dear friend has invested in. Oh, and also to urge you to sell your shares before their value plummets to nothing. You could always invest in the publishing house, you know. Business is always booming. You only need to ask.
Sounds serious. But what's wrong? Are the shares really gonna plummet to nothing?
Well, hasn't she told you? Of course. She's your therapist. She has the perfect excuse to never open up. The Isa bathhouse used to be very popular. Although not because of the hot springs, despite the name. Their main selling point has always been the psychotherapy services offered by the Baku. But recently, a competitor cropped up. His name is Emira Ichigensai. He operates right here on Narukami Island, and his methods are said to be quite revolutionary. Since he provides a similar service to the bathhouse and boasts even better results, he was able to poach their entire clientele in just a matter of days. Oh, it's such a pity to see how empty this place is now.
Miko, my job is to relieve my clients of their burdens, not to share mine with them.
Oh, of course you'd say that. You're a professional. But no amount of professionalism is going to fix this situation, is it? I heard people have been lining up since the early morning for Emira Ichigensai's clinic today. He's seeing patients just west of Inazuma City. And, how many patients have you seen today?
Surely you know I'm not going to quit.
True. Very true.
So, That's it? You're just gonna leave?
Oh, I'd love to help, little one. But I don't want to upset my old friend.
Miko's acting all mysterious again.
I understand why she doesn't want to help. The two of us are technically competitors, after all.
Huh?
Light novels are one way for people to pursue happiness in their free time. So are hot springs, and so is therapy. Miko and I disagree quite significantly over the question of how to make people happy.
Paimon is so confused by your friendship. Paimon's curious, though. After today, it's hard to believe that anyone could offer a better therapy service than the Yume Kuibaku. Which begs the question, who is this Eimura Ichigensai guy anyway?
Something of a mystery. I tried to look into his background when he first started poaching my
Maybe he's a
customers,
Baku as
but I
well.
couldn't find anything. I suspect he's avoiding me on purpose, since I'm a competitor. In all this time, I haven't even figured out basic things like where he sees his patients.
Well, we at least know where he is today, though, right? Miko happened to mention it in passing.
That's true. But I'm sure he'll find a way to avoid me again if I go looking for him.
Then why don't we go instead? We can pose as potential customers to get information out of him.
As I keep reminding you, this is my problem, not yours.
Exactly. You provide an amazing service here, and we want all our friends to experience it as well.
Huh. Well, now it just seems rude if I reject your help. In return, all I can offer is an even better service on your next visit.
Sure thing. Just leave this to us.
I'm not sure how long this quest is gonna be. Oh, it's over there? What kind of clink is like way out? Why is the clink over here? Okay. It's not that big of a place.
This should be the place. That guy looks official. Hi there. We're looking for Eimura Ichigensai. Are we in the right...
Pay first, take a ticket, then wait your turn.
97. What number are you up to so far?
53. Be patient, I'll call your number when it's your turn.
Jeez, what a charmer. Looks like we're in for a long wait, huh? Hey, good idea.
I don't want to knock him out. No. Talking to the people.
Sorry to interrupt.
Do I know you? Ah, so you're here for counseling too.
Yep. Fellow clients of Eimura Ichigensai here.
Service? How crass. We're talking about spiritual guidance here, not some business transaction.
In fairness to them, they haven't experienced it yet. Ignorance among the uninitiated is only to be expected.
Okay. Well, anyway,
Ah, more defectors from the bathhouse, huh? Service might have a veneer of professionalism, but all it really means is inadequate treatment that costs a fortune.
Why do you say that?
I'll tell you why. After just a few sessions with Eimura Ichigensai, you'll completely forget about all your troubles. From then on, it's happy thoughts only. Today's supposed to be my last counseling session. He says that after we're done, nothing will ever trouble me again.
Meanwhile, Isa Bathhouse boasts about their strange and mysterious methods, but it's a total scam. They only treat the symptoms, not the root cause, meaning you have to go back time after time. Also, they can keep charging you, of course.
Exactly. Overpriced and ineffective. But counseling from Eimura Ichigensai? I can't get enough. I know I'm done after today, but I'd take any excuse to keep coming back.
Me too. Probably see you tomorrow then?
Whatever the truth of the matter is, Paimon is starting to seriously dislike the... Fine. Yeah, so we're mostly here to see what all the fuss is about.
No, you don't need to do anything. Just show up, take a seat and he takes care of the rest. I remember he lit some incense. It smelled wonderful and instantly relaxed me.
I already know of the troubles that bring you to me.
I don't know why I lose my temper so easily. I'm pretty messed up, right?
Yes, in the sense that all negative emotions are defects of the mind. But I can remove these defective feelings, leaving your mind healthy, whole and free of distressing thoughts. Now, receive my guidance.
I don't actually remember the guidance, but anyway, it clearly worked. I guess whatever he said disappeared from my mind and took my problem. Oh, so rude. Your counseling session will change your mind. In more ways than one.
We're only being cautious. What's wrong with that? You said it yourselves. The whole reason everyone's coming to this guy is because they're worried about getting scammed out of their Mora.
That's a fair point. You just need some reassurance, right? In that case, I can let you in on a little secret.
Go on.
Well, someone in my family actually knew Imura Ichigensai before he made a name for himself. Apparently, he had a terrible temper. Pretty much everyone in the neighborhood had issues with him. But he must have had some sort of epiphany, because he did a complete 180. Went from having the most rotten temper you can imagine to one of the most cheerful people around. Even more amazingly, all the people who used to despise him ended up becoming his best friends. His neighborhood's more peaceful and pleasant than it's ever been. So you can rest assured that whatever treatment you get from Imura Ichigensai, he tried and tested it on himself first.
Huh? What a ridiculous story.
Doubt it all you want. I heard it straight from my relative who knows him personally.
What should we do now? We may have burned our bridges with these two. Yeah, there's still a lot of people ahead of us, though. Why don't you take a rest while Paimon keeps watch?
And of course we fall asleep. I mean, let's be honest, like, I would too. Oh, great. Well, where am I?
Let go of your pain.
Uh-oh.
Let go of your pain. Who are you? It burns! Leave this place now!
Traveler, it's almost time! That was a long wait. Alright, now time for us to go meet Mr. Aim.
Yeah, let's see. Are we gonna find out he's possessed?
Oh, hello! We're number 97!
Yeah, sorry, the clinic's closed for the day.
What?
Because Imura Ichigensai doesn't have limitless energy, that's why. He's gone home to rest. You'll have to try again tomorrow.
We've been waiting so long!
Not as long as some people. Try getting here earlier next time. Save yourself the trouble. Spiritual masters like Imura Ichigensai cultivate their powers with peace and solitude. Someone like you ain't gonna find them.
Drat! We should have barged in after all. Yeah.
Alright.
So he gives spiritual guidance, and it takes all your troubles away and leaves only happy thoughts?
Yep, at least that's what his clients say.
How is that possible? Not even Mizuki could do that, and she's an incredible psychologist.
Is that right? Paimon was gonna say, it all sounds too good to be true.
It certainly is. Humans are, how to put this, they're a moody race. Always upset about something. Show me a human without a care in the world, and I'll show you what messed up really looks like.
You think? Because honestly, this sounded pretty convincing. And they said they only left the Isa bathhouse because they found it didn't deal with the root cause of their issues.
But the idea he is spreading is categorically wrong.
That settles it then. Imura Ichigensai is a quack, making false claims to steal all our customers.
Is that why he's doing this? To steal our customers? Or is there more to it? It's unfortunate that you didn't get to meet him in person. I need some idea of the kind of person he is. Otherwise, I have no hope of figuring out his motivations and goals.
Yeah, it's too bad. Although, if it's any help, we did hear a bit about his backstory from someone else. Apparently, he used to have a really rotten temper. But then one day he suddenly reached enlightenment and became a spiritual master or something.
Imura Ichigensai. Rotten temper. Now wait just a minute. Filing patient records is normally the most tedious job in the world. But once in a while, something mildly amusing grabs my attention. Take a look at this.
Amora Chuya?
It's him. I remember him.
Wait, that guy?
What is it? What about him?
Where to start? Imagine a big ball of negative emotion took on human form and started walking around. That's pretty much Imura Chuya. His patient record mentions that he loved nothing more than a heated argument. No matter how trivial it was, he could never agree to disagree. He always had to be right. The happiest part of his day would be winning an argument and proving the other person wrong. If he lost, he'd sulk, and if anyone called him out, he'd throw a huge tantrum. Before long, he'd turned everyone against him.
Sounds like he had issues.
Oh yeah, serious issues. Anyway, since no one would talk to him in real life anymore, he turned to the reader's letters column of a magazine by the Yae Publishing House, where he would attack writers and trade insults with other contributors. Naturally, this ruined the column for everyone, and the editors soon started rejecting his letters. Next thing you know, he's written a complaint letter to the Tenryo Commission, demanding that Inazuma pass a law to make it illegal for the Yae Publishing House to reject letters from readers.
Gee whiz! Where would you even start with a client like that?
In my case, by giving them a wide berth. Mizuki dealt with this guy. I'm pretty sure he only came here to try and start something. But Mizuki managed to get him into a session, and after some treatment, his mood improved by a lot.
Murasaki makes him sound like a rabid animal. He wasn't that out of control. Sure, his personality was very abrasive, but it wasn't hard to see why. Once I understood his situation, I was able to diagnose him very quickly. You have very high expectations for yourself, but you've faced a lot of rejection in the past and haven't achieved much in your life. You've never had any real close friends, so you don't know what healthy connections with other people look like. This puts you and your ego in the center of your world. In short, you long to feel a sense of accomplishment and to receive attention from other people. But both of these are lacking in your life. You have no idea how to properly deal with these emotions, so you've been taking it out on other people, partly to seek attention, and partly because you get a shallow sense of accomplishment whenever you win a war of words with another person.
You promised the world in your adverts, and that's seriously the best you can come up with? I'm not even going to bother explaining all the reasons you're wrong. I mean, you completely misunderstood why I even sent that complaint letter. The Yae Publishing House practically has a monopoly on Inazuma's publishing industry. How can they ignore what their readers have to say?
In the magazine column you wrote to, Your strongly worded letter appeared alongside dozens of others which praised the writer for their work. You can't talk about what their readers have to say without including them, too.
No one with half a brain would praise a festering pile of garbage like that. Those are not opinions worth listening to.
So when I touched on the idea of you having an egocentric worldview, this is the kind of thing I was talking about.
You...
Wow. How the heck did you get him to stay for treatment after dropping all of that on him?
Simple. The more he realized the truth of my diagnosis, the more he compulsively searched for evidence to refute it with. He lost the ability to communicate like a normal human being. So I kept him here by using his preferred mode of interaction: argumentation. The Tenryo Commission had ignored his complaint letter, so he had no outlets left for his emotional outbursts. Eventually, with the help to agree to try some basic therapy. Finally, I was able to tweak his mood and stabilize his condition. It's a shame, really. If I'd only been able to see him a few more times, I know I could have helped him work through his personality issues. But unfortunately...
It was all my fault.
For the last time, it was his fault for being a nutjob.
What? What happened?
Well, one day, he comes in as usual for therapy, but Mizuki isn't here, so Shion sees him instead. I don't know what got into him that day, but he suddenly announced that he wished to be free of his troubles for good, and demanded that Shion make that happen. Obviously, she didn't manage it, and then he pulled out a complaint letter to try and intimidate her. That was the last straw for me. I kicked him out and blacklisted him. He hasn't shown his face here since.
Whoa.
Anyway, now everyone's had a look at his record. Do we think there's any chance that this guy and Nomura Ichigensai are the same person? Because it sounds to me like after he didn't get what he wanted, he decided to have his revenge by lying to our customers and getting them to leave.
Bad dreams are formed from a buildup of negative emotions in the subconscious. You can't simply trick people into not having them anymore. If Murasaki was right, then surely they'd have seen his lies for what they are by now.
There's no point hemming and hawing. Let's report this guy to the Tenryo Commission for fraudulent business practices. If he can complain, so can we.
Is anyone there?
We'd like to book a therapy session. Can we start now?
Hello! Please come with me. I'll get you registered.
Wait. Those are the two guys Paimon mentioned earlier. Just this morning, they were calling the bathhouse a scam and a ripoff. How are they back here already?
Oh, really? Well, that proves it, doesn't it? I was right. Now that they've realized they were lied to, they've come back. So chin up, Mizuki. I bet you business will start picking up again from tomorrow morning.
Yeah! You Yume Kuibaku provide an unbeatable service. No scammer's gonna run you girls out of business.
Interesting. Well, good. Murasaki, go help Shion, please.
Should've kept my mouth shut. I jinxed it, and now I have to work again.
Now we just need to report this guy as a fraud to the Tenryo Commission. Like Murasaki suggested. Problem solved. It looks like the Isa bathhouse will be back in business in no time. No idea if our investigation actually helped, though.
Of course it did. You were a huge help, and I owe you big time for it. Now then, you only got partway through the VIP experience last time, didn't you? You still have to try the hot springs and snacks. Both are top tier.
Oh, true! How could Paimon forget about that? Especially the snacks. Wow, Paimon feels incredible now. Nothing beats the complete service package. Agreed! Although Paimon didn't notice her inside just now. What could she be doing out at this hour? Let's ask around. Hey there, Mr. Aikawa. Do you have any idea where Mizuki went?
Oh, you're looking for Mizuki? She actually tends to disappear for a while around this time every evening. It's the one part of the day where she gets to relax herself. As for where she goes and what she does during that time, I'm afraid I have no idea.
She takes the evenings to relax, huh? She probably tells people she's relaxing, but actually she's digesting the bad dreams, right? Hope she's not having any digestive trouble. Oh, remember the place from last time? Let's head there and check on her.
Alright. Going to her. So yeah, so looks like the tide has turned. Finally realized that, yeah, he was a big fat liar. Yeah, that's his place over there. Okay.
This should be the place.
Here she is.
What? Why is Mizuki crying? Unless... Oh, maybe we got pulled into one of her bizarre dreams again.
Traveler? Paimon? What are you doing here?
Well, firstly, we were hoping to get our next appointment booked in.
Oh, I see. I was planning on making it back before you finished in the hot springs, but I ended up spending longer here than I intended. Don't worry, this isn't a dream. I was just feeling a little sad.
Oh, what's up? Indigestion getting you down again?
No, my digestion was fine this time. What you saw just now was the aftermath of the digestion process. Like I said, bad dreams are basically bundles of all kinds of negative emotions. When I digest them, I feel them all for myself. So when I'm processing these emotions, I tend to get quite, well, emotional.
Does that happen to all Yumikui Baku?
Oh, don't worry about the others. To feel these emotions, you first have to understand them. Most Baku have a very poor understanding of humanity. So to them, a human bad dream just tastes like a slice of bland white bread. They can basically wolf it down and barely notice the flavor. I'm the odd one out in that sense. When I was studying abroad, I made a serious effort to learn as much about human psychology as possible. Now I understand human emotions much better. I can empathize with them, and I can now discern many complex emotions when I turn my attention to digesting bad dreams. But still, that's no reason for you to be concerned about me. I wouldn't be much of a psychologist if I didn't have the mental fortitude to handle this stuff. Letting your emotions out is one of the most effective ways to process them. Now that I've done that, my mental state is back to normal.
Paimon thought maybe seeing those customers had upset you somehow. It even makes Paimon mad. You work so hard for them and then they turn around and accuse the bathhouse of being a money-making scam? Yes, they were led astray by some swindler, but it's not like they took much persuading.
I can't blame them. The idea that you can forget all of your troubles and never have a bad dream again is a very alluring one. Who wouldn't want to believe that? Traveler, if I really could make you forget all of your troubles for good, would you want me to try? You really are different from other people. discovering what troubles people is easy for me, even in your case. But although I can see your troubles clearly, I still don't completely understand you. Thanks for checking in on me. As a psychologist, I know how to take care of myself, but you showing that you care is still appreciated. Anyway, it's much too late to book another appointment now. You should head home, get some sleep, have a wonderful dream, and come see me again tomorrow.
Alright, good night!
Bye for now. If you still want to book another appointment tomorrow, make sure to come see me early.
Alright. 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 So... Oh, 8? Alright. Well, I guess there's one thing we can do. You know what that is? Go here. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this. This. Alright. This. This. Alright. That's pretty good. Alright. That's for this. Yeah, I noticed that's a bit earlier. So far, at least, it's not been 2 hours into the stream yet. Maybe they reduced the amount of time. Maybe they reduced it to like 30 minutes for the whole thing or whatever. Alright. Back to the bathhouse.
Mizuki! We're here to book our next therapy appointment.
Uh-oh. Shion.
It hurts.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, what's wrong with them?
They've been like this ever since they woke up.
Ooh, it's an extreme case of indigestion.
Huh? How come? Oh, did they eat too many nightmares last night?
I doubt it. We only had 4 customers yesterday, including you two.
Paimon blames the other 2.
You're right. Something's definitely wrong with their nightmares. Our ability to digest dreams isn't just a matter of quantity. It depends on the emotional intensity, too. Point being, no normal person should ever have a nightmare of this magnitude. Oh, this situation is dire. If I can't find a way to help them digest their dreams soon...
What can we do? Let us help!
We need to find those 2 customers from yesterday and figure out the cause of their bad dreams. Without knowing that, I have no way of treating them. Traveler, Paimon, I know you spoke to them both.
Let's see. They did say they were gonna get counseling from Amora Ichigensai again. Chances are that's where we'll find them.
Lead the way. I'm coming with you.
Oh boy. Man. Again, yeah, again, like, with, what's her name? With Dormy, do you think that she would have a digestive problem, right? Like a digestive problem? Man. There they are.
You know, I went out to sea earlier today, but was so distracted that I lost my net. Oh well, it's not a big deal though.
Yeah, I messed up today too. But hey, what's the big deal? A few bandits got away, it's not the end of the world.
Hey, you two! Murasaki and Shion are sick, and it's all because of your bad dreams!
Whoa, someone's in a bad mood, huh? So funny.
I know, right?
What's wrong?
They're acting so weird. Paimon was pretty aggressive just now, but they don't seem offended at all.
Allow me. Gentlemen, do you still remember visiting Isa Bathhouse last night for dream regulation therapy?
Did we?
I don't think so.
Huh. Do you recall having any bad dreams recently?
No, why would I? What in this world could be so bad that it'd give me nightmares?
Nope, nothing comes to mind.
What is going on? It's like they've completely forgotten what they did last night. Although Paimon can believe what they're saying, they don't exactly seem troubled by nightmares. Does that mean Amora Ichigensai's counseling actually works?
No. They're clearly not in their right minds. Traveler, Paimon, focus hard for a second.
Whoa! What did you do?
Entered their subconscious minds. I noticed they've both become disassociated from their subconscious, meaning I can access it, similarly to how I enter people's dreams.
No! No! Those thugs! I won't let them get away with this! I won't!
The sea is too rough today. I should stay on dry land till things calm down.
Huh?
As you can see, their troubles haven't gone anywhere. Susukida seems to have a short fuse, which causes him to act out of line. I'm sure this has caused him a lot of grief in his line of work. As for Umihiko, I believe he developed a fear of stormy waves after a near-death experience. Now he's reluctant to sail out to sea at all, which is having a devastating impact on his livelihood. Their negative emotions have been isolated from their conscious minds and left to float around in their subconscious. That's why on the outside, the only emotion they appear to feel is happiness. But those suppressed emotions will only continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually turning into the nightmares that have been giving Murasaki and Shion indigestion. If it's Emura Ichigensai's doing, I guess he's not the straightforward con man we thought he was. Maybe he really does have ways of influencing human emotions. That would explain why no one has blown the whistle on him yet. Did you notice anything strange when you came here yesterday?
Not really. They were a lot more serious than today. You sure kept that one quiet.
Oh, no. Look, we have to find this Emura Ichigensai right away.
Mizuki, what is it?
Something inhuman is at work in Emura Ichigensai. The Traveler's dream confirms that. He has victimized everyone who has received his so-called counseling. If we don't find and stop him as soon as possible, his victims may well suffer irreversible damage to their psyches.
Yikes! Well, guess we better press these guys a little harder. Do you know when Emura Ichigensai will be here next?
What's with the urgency? Why does it matter when he shows up?
Yeah, he'll turn up when he's ready. No point in trying to rush him.
This is infuriating.
You do remember what happened last night, both of you. Only you don't want to talk about it, because you can't reconcile the presence of a nightmare with the happiness you presently feel. Just thinking about it brings up an overwhelming sense of being torn apart. You can't quite put it into words, but you fear you're a hair's breadth away from a total breakdown. Is that about right?
Please, stop. Everything will be fine as long as we don't think about it.
Emura Ichigensai's treatment has clearly left you wounded and vulnerable. But don't worry, I'm not here to snap you out of your denial. At least, as long as you answer our question.
All right. But seriously, we really have no idea. We've asked already, and all we know is that he's not coming today.
Yeah, apparently, yesterday's session kind of tired him out.
Is he trying to hide from me again?
They really don't know anything? Darn! Looks like we've hit a dead end.
I don't suppose you know where he lives, do you?
No. We did ask yesterday, but even his guard didn't know.
In that case, yes, I suppose. Now that I know what's causing their bad dreams, I can administer the correct treatment. Honestly, you've already done your part by bringing me here.
Don't forget, we want to book our next therapy session. The sooner you stop having to worry about Emura Ichigensai, the sooner we get you all to ourselves. So we're not gonna quit until all this is resolved, and the bathhouse is back to business as usual.
Looks like I have no choice but to accept your help again. I have to make sure Murasaki and Shion get the treatment they need. Still, I'm gonna need your full cooperation. If you do find Emura Ichigensai, please do not approach him. Just send me a message and keep an eye on him until I arrive. The last thing I want is for you to put yourself in harm's way.
Don't worry about that. You should see some of the other bad guys we've taken down in our time. This guy's small potatoes compared to them.
Paimon.
Alright, sure. We'll keep our distance and send the message.
Very good. Let's get going then.
I might need to change my team a bit.
Bold claim saying you'll track this guy down, cause in case you hadn't noticed, these guys are hopeless. Oh, wait, you're right! There's no time to lose!
Oh yeah, Nico. Yeah, I'm gonna change my team. I'm gonna put Kazuha in. I mean, why not? Kazuha's cool. I keep forgetting where he is.
Want me to come along?
Alright, there you go. So now I gotta go here. Man.
She's usually somewhere.
Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend?
Whoa! Where did you come from?
That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, what's the matter? You may remember I dropped a not-so-subtle hint as to his whereabouts yesterday. You mean to tell me you still haven't found him?
Aha! So you did bring him up on purpose!
Let's not lose focus here. You're here to ask for my help. So would you mind explaining the situation to me?
Yeah, fair enough. We went to the place you mentioned, but he slipped through our fingers. Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently, he loves his peace and solitude.
Oh, and after the lengths I went to get you that location.
Don't know if this helps, but we did learn some other stuff about him yesterday. For example, a guy matching Amura Ichigensai's description came to Mizuki for therapy once. Only his name was Amura Chuya.
Wait, what? Amura Chuya?
You know him?
I once asked the Yai Publishing House to host an event for contributors to the Reader's Letters column. I had hoped it might be a fun chance to meet some like-minded people and chat. Until he showed up. Are you telling me that Amura the Hellraiser and Amura the Healer are the same person?
Based on everything we've learned so far, it certainly looks that way.
All right. Well, in that case, give this address a try.
Really? Who chooses to live in a place like that?
This was the delivery address he gave to the Yai Publishing House once, when he placed an order for several dozen books in one go. He also requested to pay on receipt. The warehouse took one look and assumed it must be some kind of prank, so they rejected the order, earning them an honorable mention in his complaint letter. Of course, with the benefit of hindsight, it's rather obvious why he lives there. Someone as antisocial as him wouldn't be welcome anywhere else.
You've got a point. Well, we clearly made the right decision coming to talk to you.
I'm just glad I could help my old friend.
You mean Mizuki?
I can tell that she's invested an awful lot into the Isa bathhouse. It's only natural for me to show some concern when I see a friend's business in trouble.
Really? 'Cause yesterday it looked more like you were looking for a fight.
I assume Mizuki has told you that we're competitors. She has always believed that, ever since we were classmates. And now that I'm the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, I'm sure she must feel the need to prove herself through her endeavors at the Isa bathhouse. The last thing she'd want is for me, of all people, to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. So if I want to help, I have to be mindful of her feelings and tread delicately. I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards others. It would be nice for someone to reciprocate once in a... Well done, you took the hint. Now, while I'm sure you'd love to chat longer, you seemed to be in a great hurry when you arrived. Shouldn't you be on your way?
Oh, right. Come on, let's send a message to Mizuki right away.
Alright. Look how tall Zhongli is compared to her. Look, Zhongli is so tall. How tall is Nouvelette compared to her? About the same height as Zhongli. Oh, he lives there? Oh, that's his house? Okay. Okay. That's his house? Okay. So this might be the last one. This might be the last part. Who knows?
This should be the place Miko mentioned, right?
Traveler, Paimon.
Mizuki!
All thanks to you two. With what I learned from those two guys, I managed to give Murasaki and Shion effective treatment as soon as I got back. That meant I was free to head out again as soon as I received your message. So, this is where Amura Ichigensai lives.
Sure hope so, 'cause this is our only lead. Wait, do you guys smell that too?
Then that confirms it. We've come to the right place. Now we may face great danger once we're inside. So from here on out, stay close to me and stay focused.
We'll be fine. You just focus on what you need to do.
All right, fine. I suppose you're used to leading the charge.
Yeah, you bet we are. Okay. Oh, we need Electro? Alright, fine. Do we put Yai? No, we're gonna put...
Whatever would you do without me?
We'll put Yai Miko in the team, and you know who also put in? I'll tell you who. Let's see, where is... Nah, we're gonna do it. We might as well. Razor.
I'll watch your back.
Oh no.
The campaign begins.
There we go. That's better. This place is cool.
Whoa. This is not what Paimon was expecting. This is creepy. Feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
Calm, yet repressed. The signs are all there.
What is it, Mizuki? Figured something out?
Nothing new. Just further confirmation of my suspicions. Emura Ichigensai should be hiding deep inside this place. Stay close to me.
You got it. This is a pretty cool place. I like the Inazuma places. Like the Inazuma domains are really cool. Because of how twisted the places can be. Yeah. Very cool.
He set up an ambush?
Seems like we're not
Uh-oh.
welcome here. Wind strike.
Alright then.
Miss Yume Mizuki, you found me at last. Ah, and I see you brought some friends with you. Please, forgive my lack of hospitality.
Emura Chuya. So it is you.
Mizuki was right after all. Paimon wasn't expecting him to be so polite, though.
Please, do not call me by that name anymore. The old me was plagued by negative emotions. But I have parted ways with them now. That period of my life is consigned to the past, and the name along with it.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get rid of all your negative emotions. This life you're living now is a lie.
Your perspective is most amusing.
What's so funny? Don't you know you're harming people?
Harming people? That's what you believe? Very well. I understand and accept your perspective, even if you cannot afford me the same courtesy in return.
Ugh, what is up with him? He's being so calm and polite.
As you can see, Miss Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have been completely resolved. I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition, but I see now that the truth is far simpler than you were proposing. All my misery was merely a consequence of human frailty. I could not hope to remove my emotional impurities on my own strength. I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. Anger at how they invalidated me. I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature. Hostile to everyone. But things are different now. I've acquired the ability to eradicate those emotions for good. No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No. I am filled now with only one emotion, and that is happiness. I have become humanity perfected.
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your own unique understanding of psychological issues. So how about you play therapist this time? I have a couple of cases I'd love to hear your thoughts on.
I would be delighted.
The first is a soldier with poor control of his temper. He flies off the handle too easily, and it gets him into all sorts of trouble. This is having a significant impact on his daily life, and he's developed symptoms of depression as a result.
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he will surely find peace and happiness.
The second is a fisherman who's developed thalassophobia. Now he is unable to provide for his family, which is causing him immense anxiety.
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear far away and forget it ever existed. Then he can return to the sea at once.
I'm sorry, but you're wrong on both counts.
Oh?
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principles. Yes, his rage can make him reckless, but it also fuels his deep desire to stand against injustice. Losing his anger made him passive and apathetic. He now stands by and does nothing as bandits attack innocent people. The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors around. Thanks to his cautiousness and diligence, accidents were a rare occurrence among his crew, despite the dangers of their profession. But after forgetting his fear, he destroyed the fruits of the entire crew's labor on his first return to the sea. Fascinating, isn't it? Anger gives people the courage to stand up for what they believe in, and fear nurtures care and attention. Emotions are integral to human dreams, and after many years of dealing with their dreams, the Yumeko Ibaku have learned an important secret about human emotions. Negative emotions do not just go away. They will always be there. This is true for everyone. Not only that, but their presence is essential. You can't have a healthy human psyche without negative emotion. So do you have any idea what you've done to those poor men?
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those two. But I'm afraid that the only emotion I sense in them now is happiness. How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call that healthy?
Acknowledging that negative emotions exist doesn't mean giving them free rein over our minds and lives. Humans have a whole gamut of emotions. They're supposed to keep each other in balance. But if that balance gets disrupted, emotions start working against each other. Untethered rage cripples the capacity to be careful and considerate. Uncontained fear drives people to abandon beliefs they once held dear. The person you were when you first came to my practice only proves this further. You were dominated by your emotions. Under their influence, you deliberately inflicted pain on other people. Meanwhile, the person you are now is so lost that you aren't even aware of the pain you're bringing to others. This diagnosis is going to sound harsh, but I'm afraid it's accurate. You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as dysfunctional now as where you started.
You. How entertaining. Still, there's no need for me to argue back. You have failed to provoke me. I will forgive you for this offense, because I know my present perfection to be a fact. I have direct and incontrovertible evidence. You once told me that nightmares are the result of a buildup of negative emotions. But ever since I acquired my present abilities, I never had another nightmare again. Clearly, that proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
I'm afraid not. Look where we are right now. We're inside your nightmare.
What?
No wonder! Paimon knew something was up the moment we arrived!
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions. That can only happen in a nightmare.
No, that can't be.
That entity claimed it could remove your negative emotions. But all it did was separate them and store them deep in your subconscious, beyond your reach. There they were left to fester. Your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level. You can't even perceive that at this very moment, you're in the middle of a nightmare.
How laughable. Fear? No. There is no fear left in me. This is all just a terrible joke. This is no dream. No.
Something's appeared behind him.
So, my arch-nemesis has seen through my trickery. Clearly, you came prepared. The emotional cocoon I'd wrapped him in was all but impenetrable. Yet still, you managed to tear it down.
So it is you. Just as I thought.
What is that?
A nightmare monster. A fearsome yokai that was once the bane of Inazuma. We Yumekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans, while they called those nightmares their home. So we were natural enemies. When I heard the traveler recount that strange dream, I knew that this was a possibility. But it's still a shock to see one of our long-lost arch-enemies in the flesh. They were supposed to have gone extinct long ago.
Then allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kurayume, and I am the last of my kind.
Kurayume. That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time. How have you survived all these years?
Likewise, Yume Mizuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, we may be born enemies, but I have never felt any great animosity.
Don't mind me being a bit quiet. I'm just playing Total Lost Word while this cutscene plays, or dialogue.
Nightmare monsters was the fault of our hosts. Humans are such fragile creatures. But now, I have found a way to revive my kind, and you are too late to stop me.
Oh no! We've got to catch up to him!
What? Hey, I was just playing Total Lost Word. Alright. Well, I guess dialogue break is over for now. What? Oh.
What's happening? Paimon's feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
That's the feeling of rejection. It's so strong. Quick, after him.
We gotta go. We gotta go after him. Razor will save the day.
There he is! Right there! Whoa!
Oh.
What happened to all the paths?
He's repressing his emotions even harder.
Oh, I see. If I sprint, does it cancel it? Or no, it does not. Okay.
Sweet dreams.
Oh no, it doesn't cancel it. Okay.
There! He's got nowhere left to run! Whoa! What's happening to the ground?
Watch out!
What? Are we supposed to fall? Oh, oh, okay, we were.
I used my powers to cushion our fall. Is everyone all right?
Don't worry, we've fallen from bigger heights before. The bigger issue here is that he got away and we were so close! Ugh.
We've been completely cut off. That creature has taken complete control of his consciousness. We'll never catch him.
Would it be easier if we wake up now and go catch him in the real world? If this is his nightmare, he must be asleep somewhere, right?
Remember the fragrance we smelled on our way in? That's how the monster lures people into the dream state. Now we're inside. We can't get out unless we manage to defeat him in his true form. He's turned Emarachuya's nightmare into his lair. There's only one way to force him into the open, and that's by finding a way to eat this nightmare.
Eat this nightmare? But is that even possible?
Not only is it possible, Paimon, it's quite literally my job.
Oh, Paimon knows that. It's just... We all saw what happened to Murasaki and Shion, and this nightmare is super intense. Paimon's worried this won't turn out well.
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it. It's okay. I knew what I was getting into. Let's get moving. We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain. He led us deep inside his dream. We should now be at the subconscious layer that makes up its core.
It's so dark.
That's what happens if you leave your negative emotions to fester. There must be a lot of emotional fragments in this place. We need to follow them one by one until we reach our destination.
Wait, but what is our destination?
Where the light is.
Okay.
If I say it's your fault, it's your fault! Do you understand me? You shouldn't go running around with that stupid thing in your hand! Do you want to go hungry tonight?
Ugh, the atmosphere here is so... oppressive.
Be careful. Every time we draw near to one of these fragments, we'll experience the underlying emotion on a visceral level.
Alrighty.
You, a writer? Didn't they reject you already? Get rid of this trash! Go find a real job!
Aw, poor guy. Paimon feels so bad for him.
We shouldn't stay here. Let's keep moving.
Alright, well, now it's been kind of... So now... It's proven that his father was very abusive. That's where his anger came in, because of his father.
Ha ha! I won! Another round? That guy? He never joins in with anything. Why should we go out of our way to invite him? Let's keep playing. Ignore him.
Wow. That's so sad.
Yeah.
Nope. Not here either.
Look! There's the light!
Alright.
What is this place?
It's his sorrow. Yes, sheer overwhelming sorrow. Human emotions exist in a delicate balance. When that balance is lost, negative emotions spiral out of control and go on to fuel nightmares. By isolating these negative emotions and allowing them to fester, that monster has completely destroyed his emotional balance. That's why he was able to create such a powerful nightmare. If we want to restore balance, we have to dispose of the excess negative emotion.
Oh, so that's what you mean when you talk about eating nightmares.
Well done, Paimon. Very clever.
Aw. Alright, what's the next step?
I need to find a way to separate the negative emotions out. For that, I need a special medium. Sorrow might just do the job. As long as it's kept in check, it can calm the waves of emotions and help him regain some measure of control.
Let it out, Chuya. Let the tears flow. You'll feel better after a good cry.
This process will untangle his unbridled fear and anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair. These excess emotions will be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare. It's all right. It's an unpleasant flavor, but I've tasted it thousands of times. A good cry can work wonders. Even though he seems beyond helping, I think he should be able to take another step out from the swamp of despair now.
Are you ready to come out now, Chuya? I'll be waiting for you right here, son. I'd love to listen to more of your stories whenever you're ready.
All right. There goes that nightmare. Hopefully this marks the beginning of a sweeter dream.
Amazing! Suddenly, Paimon feels so relaxed and...
I thought I had found the perfect host, but you found the one weakness in his emotional armor.
Ah! He's back again!
Freeing a single host from my clutches changes nothing! You cannot stop me! I told you, you are too late!
Oh boy. Still going.
What is this place?
We should be done. Almost.
I can't believe it. He's brought us to the Borderland.
Borderland?
To put it simply, it's a dream within a dream. A space hidden deep within the collective Inazuman subconscious. A dream that can exist even without a host. This must be how that monster managed to survive the extinction of his kind.
Mizuki, that eye...
He's trying to turn this place into a nightmare so he'll be more at home. And he's creating copies of himself. This place is connected to the dreams of every human in the nation. From here, he can place a copy of himself in every dream. If he succeeds, then he'll have effectively revived his kind already.
Then we know what we need to do. We gotta take this guy down. Do we...
Maybe, if we can get close enough to reach his core. But he's brought the nightmares of all his victims here, and that gives him an immense amount of power. dealing with this many in one go is going to take a different approach. We need a power to rival his nightmares. The power of sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams? Where are we gonna find those?
Lost mines. There should be some around here, and some of them will have come from sweet dreams originally. Come on, follow.
Oh man, this is long.
We've got to move quietly. The nightmare monster has usurped control here. We need to stay out of his sight.
Okay.
Time to go.
Rift Hounds. Huh.
There is no escape. Wind strike.
Chasing Tanuki through the woods and climbing trees to hunt for Oni Kabuto.
Yeah.
Thank you for lending us your happiness.
And I had to heal everyone.
Turn that frown upside down.
Because of those freaking Rift Hounds and their corrosion.
Watching fireworks fly up into the sky. And thank you for sharing your passion.
Alright.
Alright, we've gathered enough power to proceed. Time to face him head on. The core should be just up ahead. This will be a tough fight.
Why? Are these sweet dreams not...
I just wish we could have gathered some more. But these are all we could find in the immediate vicinity. Which means we're running out of time. Our chances of success are shrinking by the minute.
No problem. We're ready to go.
Yeah, let's go. Alright.
Time to relax.
Ugh.
The alacrity with which you walk into my trap surprises me.
Oh, did I somehow do it? Did I somehow do it? I somehow made it.
Now, use the power of the good dreams.
I think you will find it to be quite ineffective against the power of my nightmares.
No, Inazuma shines eternal.
Solidify.
Okay, you can boost yourself as much as you want. Got him. With the power of Razor.
I must confess, I am somewhat confused. Both of us bring happiness to humans now. Why must you still treat me as your enemy?
Because the happiness you provide is a lie. All you do is make them forget their negative emotions exist. And now they're living under the illusion that they're gone for good. All the while, these repressed feelings continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually becoming nightmares intense enough to become your home. Your kind has always thrived by magnifying your host's negative emotions for your own gain. What you're doing now is no different from what you've always done.
Incorrect. This time, I shall change the fate of my entire kind. When a human becomes dominated by their negative emotions, when they lose their ability to survive, that is how my kin died out. But I can give them a fantasy instead, turning them into the perfect hosts, capable of surviving no matter how dire the situation in their subconscious gets. This is the path to a revival. My kin shall rise again!
You do realize what that means, don't you? You've gone from one extreme to the other.
Oh, I'm perfectly aware. There is nothing you can say that I do not already know. For over all the years that your kind has been learning about the human mind, I have been hiding here, watching and learning from the fruits of your labor. But I'm afraid I could not care less for the moral burdens that you impose upon yourselves. The health of the human psyche is of precisely zero interest to me. Now here is a question well worth thinking about. If we allow the humans themselves to decide, which of us would they really choose? You or me? Do you see now? I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside this tree.
What's going on?
He's growing stronger, but we've exhausted the power of the sweet dreams already. Even if we could find more sweet dreams now, it still wouldn't be enough.
If you accept that negative emotions are an immutable presence in the human mind, then you must also know that such emotions include apathy and sloth. Without the Yumekibaku there to hold their hand and walk them through dream regulation therapy, do you honestly think that anyone would ever be inclined to embrace the negative emotions? No, they would sooner run from reality to forget all about their troubles and live inside an illusion.
But the whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist. Traveler. These feelings. So that's how they should taste. Longing, caused by separation. So bitter, and yet the experience led to a whole new journey for you. If you keep pressing on, maybe even more precious memories await. Despair, caused by failure. Icy cold, and yet in conquering this despair, you gained the courage to face the lightning. Regret, caused by missed opportunity, a harsh aftertaste. And yet it's only through that loss that we can learn to appreciate everything we have. And after all these flavors comes sweetness, passion, and refreshed hope. So that's why I was able to taste a sweet dream at our first meeting. Long before you ever met me. You'd already gained the courage to never avoid or run away from your feelings. and all your nightmares had become the fuel for sweeter dreams. The power that you have gained by processing everything from your long journey is surely far stronger than any power wielded by that creature. The whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist was to try and help people become someone like you.
We're still going, huh? Oh, I'm Electro Traveler? Okay.
Your dream is so powerful.
Okay. So I have this, because, yeah. Alright.
Traveler, give him all you've got.
You got it. I mean, you probably could have gave me a better weapon. You probably could have gave me that, the sacrificial sword. That would have been good. That would have been really good for me to have on the Traveler right now. Especially Electro Traveler. Just saying, game. Just saying. You could have given me the sacrificial sword. Also, Electro Traveler, like, he's good, but his elemental skill is only good when he doesn't collect the stuff. Yeah, that's only when he doesn't collect it that he's good. Nice.
With just one person's dream? Wow! I have been planning this for so long!
Once the false dream he created has been destroyed, I can make sure all his victims make a full recovery. I don't think I ever would have been able to do this without your help.
Don't mention it.
You shall join my ancestors in death! You and my failure of a host!
What? He's still not dead? Wait, does anyone else hear water? Where is that coming from?
Maybe he made his host build some kind of device in the underwater cave. Once he realized we were onto him, he decided to sacrifice his host.
So you mean we're in danger in the real world too?
We've got to wake up.
But how? Like, pinch ourselves?
This should be high enough. Traveler, Paimon, jump.
Huh?
If you're afraid, then just take my hand and close your eyes. Yes, just like the last time. Hold on tight. The Yomeku Ibaku are getting to work. It's finally over. It's a good thing I had the foresight to ask them for help, or I'd be the one dying from indigestion tonight. They were very delicious. Traveler, could I pick your brain with another question? What do you think humans tend to have more of? Happy dreams or bad ones? If only that were true. Most people struggle to deal with their negative emotions. They bottle them up inside until they festered and turned into nightmares. As a result, humans have far more bad dreams than good ones, and most happy dreams are short and fleeting. They are so rare that it's basically impossible for them to be shared with others. Heck, there are even people out there who only have the mind space to have happy dreams after they've given us their bad ones. Which is all to say that the dreams we get to taste are usually bad ones. No matter how hard we try, we can't seem to change this state of affairs. I once believed the only reason we Yumeko Baku existed was to serve as a disposal method for nightmares. It's a fate that we cannot escape, no matter how many dreams we eat or how many years pass by. Even though I call myself a clinical psychologist, I also have dark thoughts sometimes. I suppose that's the only problem I have. Still, after learning the principles of psychology, I came up with a new way to look at all of this. If we can use psychotherapy to help people come to terms with their emotions, they'll gain the ability to deal with their nightmares on their own, so they'll no longer need to call upon us for assistance. That way, more and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams until there'll be enough to share around. A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it still hasn't come true. Not even once. So I must thank you, because after meeting you, I finally became sure that my wish is achievable. And knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
There you are! Paimon's been looking everywhere for you, too! Paimon was just watching the Baku eat the nightmares. They got really full and started rolling around on their tummies. It was so cute. Anyway, that's why Paimon fell behind. Got a little distracted watching them. Oh, and speaking of Baku, we were gonna book another appointment with you, weren't we? Remember? Before we got caught up in all those nightmare shenanigans?
It's a little late for that now. Ask me again tomorrow.
Oh.
Still, the night is young. Want to stay here and watch the moon with me for a little longer?
Huh?
Oh, was that it? Oh, we're not done.
The moon sure is
Kazuo.
beautiful tonight.
Okay. We're gonna Zaward of this. We're not done yet?
Follow the wind.
Oh, afterward, alright. Well, as long as it says afterward, I'm not gonna complain about... I'm not gonna complain it being a bit extended. I really like this quest. This is really cool.
Excuse me. Hello. Please come register over here.
What's going on? Why are there so many guests? Had I known, I'd have definitely turned some of them back.
Oh, it looks like business is booming with Amura Ichigensai out of the picture. And it's good to see that Murasaki and Shion are well on the road to recovery.
Morning, you two. Want to make an appointment?
Yes, please. For today, if possible.
Then I better get you another VIP pass. You're our most important customers, after all.
case, very important Paimon would like to start with the fine dining this time.
Oh my. Imagine if you'd taken my advice and sold your shares the other day. It could have cost you dearly now that business is booming again. I hope you're not too upset with me, old friend.
Why would I be upset? It's not as if I ever took your suggestion seriously.
Oh, I've missed that way with words. So affectionate.
Would it kill you to not sneak up on people every darn time?
Morning, little ones. Did you enjoy the scenery last night? Hardly. That tree was directly beneath the Grand Narukami Shrine. What was I supposed to do? Move the entire shrine to give you some privacy?
Is there a reason you're here, Lady Guji?
Mostly because I felt like a walk. But I do have a message from the Tenryo Commission to pass on as it happens. The gentleman who your fellow Yumeku Ibaku fished out of the water last night is no longer in a critical condition. Although his mind seems to have regressed to that of a young child.
It could have been worse, I suppose. Lady Guji, I owe you my thanks. Without your help, things might have gone a lot less smoothly yesterday. Come on, Miko. You've always been worse than me at keeping secrets. I admit that I feel inferior around you, and have an urge to prove myself. How could I not? But maybe these feelings are what have driven me to take this business as far as I have. My sense of inferiority keeps my ego in check, and my desire to prove myself gives me the strength to persevere. I'm able to accept these parts of me for what they are. There's no need for you to tiptoe around them.
Oh, you could have told me sooner. The poor traveler here has been doing all my running around for me.
True. But then again, without the traveler's help, you'd have been placed in a difficult position. Emura Ichigensai had amassed a huge following. For the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine to publicly go against him would have been a dangerous move. An angry mob of zealots could have done some serious damage to the shrine's reputation. Much safer for the Guji not to get personally involved. It was the right decision.
While that's all true, my main concern was that I didn't want to upset an old friend. Otherwise, I could have taken a much more direct approach.
Miko.
I always seem to forget that you're more cunning and less adorable than you look. Seems like my worries about upsetting you were unfounded.
It's not that I don't get upset. Everyone has their fair share of troubles, but every sorrow has its cure. Here's your new VIP pass. Please take good care of it.
Alright, nice. So is it done? Oh, looks like we're done.
Could we go over your past experiences when you have a moment? There's a lot of gaps in your medical history I need to fill in.
Yeah, a lot. Hey, Miko.
Hello, little one. It's been a while since you last came to seek your fortune at the shrine.
It actually has been. I have not went to go give one of the fortune slips in a while. I have not gone there in a long dang time. Okay. Seems nice. Let's talk to them.
We've got to turn some of them back.
She reminds me of like Ganyu. She's like Ganyu a little bit, just shorter. Yeah.
So sorry. I'm still registering the last customer.
No need, we're moving. What about in here? Alright. I think I can come in here anytime I want as well. Alright, well. Hang on, let me see if we can. They're probably not gonna appear again, but it's whatever. But yeah, that was pretty fun. Okay, we can go in there. Nice. Oh, they are. Oh, they're still here. Okay. I guess they're gonna stay there until I reload the game or whatever. So like if I exit out of the game, so like yeah, if I hold to quit and whatever, go back to the menu and come back in, they'll probably be gone. But we're not gonna do that. All right. I won't. Oh, at least I won't do that yet because some stuff I want to do. All right. Well, that's it for today's stream. We got done. I don't think I'm gonna pull for her though. I think I'll probably do that maybe after the update and whatever, because she is gonna be in the standard banner. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, her gameplay seems pretty good. She can float, so you can kind of use her to kind of like fly around and whatever. But it's only for a limited amount of time. So yeah. Alright, let me get these and then we'll finish today. Let me check. So Spiral Abyss hasn't reset, that hasn't reset. Alright. So yeah, we're done for today. So tomorrow will be Galgun 2. It'll be on my YouTube channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys there. Bye everyone.